Hey everybody, my name is Kev and I'm a lead designer on Smalland. We want to make sure that we give you guys updates, so this was going to be the fastest way to do it. So I'm going to take a couple of minutes to talk about some of the things that people are mentioning on Discord. First of all, thanks very much for all the support. It's been really, really good. Before Christmas, we were working very, very hard and seeing all the feedback and all the people just talking about Smalland in general. It makes it all worthwhile, so I do really, really appreciate it. So thanks for the time and taking time to comment and get involved. So that's great. So one of the things that people were talking about was the story of Smalland. So what I'm going to go over is the quest system and the kind of fiction of Smalland. So we're going to cover it in kind of 2 points. One is from a player's perspective, and the other one is from a game design point of view. So in Smalland, you emerge from the ground, and it's your job to make the world like a safe place for your people. So it's very much survival, and a lot of that's going to do with how you choose to evolve. It's how you choose to kind of go out there, and even though there's quests, it's a very sandbox game. And if you want to get involved with lots of different things and different factions which are related to different creatures, so ants and spiders and bees, you can do that. Or if you want to, you can just free roam and do your own thing, as long as you survive. Some things will make your life easier, sometimes the quest can force you into danger. So from a storytelling perspective, as you kind of go out and kind of trailblaze, there is a group of people that have been out before you, and they're called the Pathfinders, and they've gone out and they've studied each creature. So there's one associated with ants, and one with bees, and one with spiders, and loads of other creatures. Now, they've been studying them. They will then explain how these creatures work and their traits and advantages and how they've survived. And each of these Pathfinders basically is assigned to each of the creatures, and some of them have kind of gone in too deep. Now, everyone has got the protagonist race best interests at heart, and they've got the same goal as kind of making sure that they survive and evolve and get out of the ground and re-inherit the world. But let's say, without going into too much specific detail, the Pathfinder who's looking after the ants thinks they're really efficient and they're really, really good, and it's a great way of working. And the bees, they see it as the queen bee is the greatest of all time, and that's the way that they should go. Whereas the spider sees it more dominant, and that is the best way for the race to survive, is being more like a spider. Now it's up to you. You can do loads of quests with all these creatures, none of these creatures, some of these creatures. It's entirely up to you. There'll be rewards for each, so you can become very kind of spider-like in your kind of look and your kind of abilities, or you can do a mixture of all of everything, and that's entirely up to you. So we have that, and that allows us to kind of build the story up. And because these creatures don't talk, the NPCs, they kind of do the talking for them, and because they're kind of very much aligned with them and their kind of character traits, it's a really good way of expressing how these creatures think and feel. So all the players should kind of get the differences and the behaviors. So more so, like, just beyond the kind of tutorial, we're going to help you get the training kind of part of the game. You'll actually get more lore, and you'll see how not only these creatures behave and which what you expect, because how an ant works and how a bee works compared to a wasp, but also how the protagonist race see them. And then we'll start to build more and more and more of the kind of character's lore, and why the people are underground, and what it means to be out from the ground now, and their survival. So we're going to build slowly. So gameplay wise, we start to build things up with quests and help kind of guide all the players through the game. But also from a design kind of point of view, it's really good to give these creatures a voice and help kind of project kind of things we want. So everything feels different, and there's new things and things to explore. because you know it is a survival game and exploration is absolutely key. So we'll have fiction, we'll have a lore that you can piece together and discover, but make sure that it doesn't take over the kind of survival and exploration part. I hope I've explained that all right. More details should come soon. If you need to know anything else or want to hear about anything else, just stick a message on Discord. And again, thanks to everyone for the support. Love it. So stay safe, and I'll speak soon. Cheers.